Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Jen, and we're going to do a What I'm Doing Today video. Of course, y'all know who I am. We're going to get started, but if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Sorry, I'm looking at something on my phone. We're going to get started. I'm running kind of like on, I'm kind of hyper this morning, so bear with me. I've been going since I got up this morning, so this is the first time I've actually sat down. Okay, so we're gonna get started. All right, so I did no stitching yesterday. I started to, but then my right arm has been bothering me. It's sore, and it's not now, so which is a good thing. But I did about 10 stitches yesterday, and it was bothering me, and I was like, not trying to. I know usually I'll just put ice pack on it, heating pad, something, and just go with it. But it was really bothering me yesterday, and I was like, I can't, nope. So I ended up just watching TV yesterday and spending time with the kids, and then straightening up my bedroom some more. We had, I need to straighten up because I'm trying to make a little spot in there for me to sit and stitch. I probably end up doing it by, on my bed, but yeah, so it was kind of like, okay, got to do something. So I did that, and then, yeah, we just kind of fiddled around yesterday. Didn't really do a whole lot. All right, so, whoops. All right, so today, it's the last day of school for little dude. He is doing his last classes now, and then tomorrow we have to take the laptop back. He was kind of excited. He's like, Mom, I had a good year. I was like, yeah, you did. So we did that, and I'm going to put down 10 stitches down here. No stitches, but 10 stitches is better than no stitches. All right, so today there is Zoom at 1 o'clock, and I don't know if I'm going to get there or not, because my mother's coming this afternoon to bring me, I don't know what you want to call it. It's like, it has a mirror, and I don't know if it's called a hall tree. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyway, it's just sitting in the garage, and she's like, do you want this? And I'm like, sure. So, yeah, she's supposed to bring that to me, and then, yeah, then I'm just going to relax and probably stitch for the rest of the day. I need to put in a good amount of stitching. I haven't been getting that lately, which is kind of sad. And yeah. All right, so I did know but yeah. All right, so that's today. I paid the bills this morning already, which I usually would do, which I would tell you, yeah, y'all know. So, and I did not stitch enough to do any prompts yesterday. I know, which is fine. All right, so now today, I'm like totally not with it. I'm sorry. I just walked in the door, and I'm still drinking coffee. As part of it, probably. All right, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, and I did not get to order my planner, which is fine. I can order it next month. All right, so had a nail appointment. I bought groceries. Then I paid the bills, nail appointment. I got my nails done. as y'all can see. It's not the color I preferred, but it was pretty. So, all right, so I did that, and I finished a book yesterday, and it was called Twisted Threads. I finished that yesterday, and what it was about was, let me see, I have to look it up. At least I think I finished it. Did I finish? It's not in my thing. Well, that's weird. I'm on my Goodreads and it's not listed in my read column, but it shows that it was. Okay. All right. So what the book was about was, after leaving, it's Twisted Threads by Leah Waite, and this is what it was about. After leaving a decade ago, Angie Curtis had been called back to Harbor Haven, Maine by her grandmother, Charlotte, who raised her following her mother's disappearance when she was a child. Her mother has been found, and now the question of her whereabouts has sadly become the mystery of her murder. The bright spot in Angie's homecoming is reuniting with Charlotte, who has started her own needlepointing business with a group called the Mainly Needlepointers. But when a shady business associate of the Stitcher dies suddenly under suspicious circumstances, Charlotte and Angie become suspect. As Angie starts to weave together clues, she discovers that this new murder may have ties to her mother's own cold case. Yeah, let me tell you, that was a twisted book. It was good. It was really, really good. And I got so confused because I was trying to figure out who did it. And yeah, you can't I couldn't figure it out. And I was shocked when I found out who it was. And I was like, oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, this guy is a piece of work. I don't know if you really want to call him a con artist. I'm not sure, but he was really, really shady, and it was weird. So, but it was good. So, I finished that yesterday. I gave that 5 stars. The next one, because this is a series. There are, how many in this series? There's 9, and it's called Mainly Needlepoint series. And the second one is called Threads of Evidence, and this is what it's about. It's hard to imagine anything bad ever happening in picturesque, there you go, Haven Harbor, Maine, until a famous face rolls into town and unthreads some very dark secrets. Angie Curtis and the Mainly Needlepointers are all too familiar with the Gardner estate. The crumbling Victorian mansion known as Aurora has been sitting vacant for nearly 25 years, and some say it's haunted by the ghost of Jasmine Gardner, the teenage girl who died there in 1970 under mysterious circumstances. Harbor Haven is abuzz with the excitement when Hollywood actress Skye West decides to buy Aurora and sell off its furnishings. And Angie is intrigued when Skye asks her to appraise the estate's sizable collection of needlepoint pictures. But the more she examines the piece, the more they seem to point toward Jasmine's murder and the murderer, and it's up to her to stitch the clues together. Yeah. So that's going to be started today. I didn't get to start it yesterday. I wanted to, but I just took a break yesterday and, like I said, fiddled around and watched TV. So Um, we'll start thread of evidence. I finished that. Finish this. All right, so now we're going to start this. I need to write down the name of the person that wrote it. I know I sound like I'm like all over the place. I kind of am because like I said, I just got home. Excuse me, got home just like 10 minutes before I started recording this. So if I seem like I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. Okay, so then let's see, what else do I need to do today? I do need to sweep, and then I need to decide what we're having for dinner. I have no clue. I have no idea what we're gonna have for dinner. I had to cut back a lot because with Justin moving back home, our rent went up a lot because of him working. So it's going to be really, really tight this month because I had to pay extra out on a bill, unfortunately. I mean, you know how that goes. So, yeah. All right. So sweep, and then I'm going to stitch on Beauty and the Beast. And I may end up starting my readathon early. Who knows? I haven't decided. It's like, I'm tempted just to say, yeah. But we'll see. And I do have another book that I need to review. And I need to see what that one was that I've got to read. Whew, my nose itches. It's called Enemy of the State. Now, when is that? That comes out in August. That's not the one I want. All right, this one is called The Born Shadow. Now, I started this a long time ago. It's, if any of you ever watched the movie Jason Bourne, it's about that. And I was also on Hulu yesterday because I found Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, found him yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, I love that show. That's one of my favorite shows. So, but this book it came out July 16th, or it comes out July 16th. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Or no, that's not the one I wanted. I'm sorry. That's not the one I was talking about. There is one that I know is coming out next Tuesday. It's called Shadowheart. Sorry. Like I said, I'm all over the place today. All right. This is called Shadowheart, and it's by Meg Gardiner. Yeah. This comes out June 18th, which I need to get this reviewed and so forth. In a wait a minute. FBI Special Agent Caitlin Hendricks faces a case from nightmares. In a Tennessee prison, Ephraim Judah Good draws haunting portraits of women he claims he has killed. Around the country, desperate families of the missing seek answers in their eerie drawings. And on darkened back roads and New York City streets, a new killer poses duct-tape bodies at the sites of Good's murders. Two serial killers are locked in a twisted rivalry To stop the brutal slayings, FBI profiler Caitlin Hendricks must unravel the connection between Good and the Broken Heart Killer. Their warped competition destroys anyone in their path. Caught between a manipulative psychopath and a ruthless unsub, Caitlin has to dive into not one, but two dark and twisted minds. She will risk everything, plunging into the depths of their depraved clash to hunt down an unstoppable killer. Yeah, I'm kind of, this sounds really good. And I'm going to have to, I need to start this and get it finished for next week. Hopefully it needs to be read next week, so that's one reason why I might start my readathon early, because I need to get some of these books from my NetGalley shelf knocked out. I didn't realize until yesterday that I was like really behind, and which is unusual for me. I try to stay caught up, but it doesn't always work that way, and so I need to get caught up really quick. All right, let me see. And I noticed that I haven't gotten anything from NetGalley. So, all right. So yeah, I've got to get all that done and get those read. All right, now. Okay, so, and I'm going to start, this is wrong pen. Start Shadowheart. And that is by Meg. All right. So that will be started tonight, because I can read in my bed. All right. So, anything else? I'm gonna have to order the planner next month. I forgot to order. I was gonna order it this month, and I did not get to. Like I said, I had a bill that I needed to pay, that needed to be paid, and yeah, and of course they needed extra. It needed extra, and I was like, so yeah, wasn't thrilled. Okay, so order planner. Let's see what else. And I changed the mouse yesterday, and so this is going to be short, guys, because yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about today. Went and did that, and then yeah, I did everything I wanted to do yesterday, and I did start writing down my to be read list, and got that all started out yesterday too, and excuse me. And yeah, today's gonna be a quiet day. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the day. So, and probably finish watching Sherlock. I'm gonna write that in here. Let's see, Sherlock on Hulu, and then See, what else did I say? And I did watch Criminal Minds. I watched a couple of episodes of season 1. And I don't remember. I think it was episode 3 and 4. So, what else do I need to do today? Because I think the rest of the week I'm just gonna, I'd want to go into Zoom, but I haven't even like finished. I need to sweep. I need to do a bunch of stuff, and then I'm gonna try to sit down and relax and yeah, get some stitching done and work on my, because I started my I've got my full set in my box, so I just need to fill in. I have like a couple orders of CXC floss that I haven't put on bobbins yet, so I need to, get those on there. And then then I can stitch. I usually try to do all that when I'm, I try to add it all while I'm sitting there stitching, and of course I don't always remember to do that. Put floss on bobbins. Okay, so we are situated, I do believe, and yeah, so yeah, I don't have a whole lot to share today, guys. Like I said, I ran around here with like a chicken with her head cut off this morning, trying to get bills paid. Little dude getting kind of stressed out for me, just because he worries a lot, and he's always worried. And since, our rent got raised, now that Justin, is back on the lease, he's been really, really extra worried. And I tried telling him, it's not your problem. Mommy's got it. And he stresses me out. So we are, so I think after I do everything I want to do, I'm just going to sit and chill for the rest of the day and play my games. There is a app that I found about a month ago, and that, I can play so many certain games, and, make some money from them. So that's what I'm doing. The Cash Giraffe that I had on my Android, we can't get it there on, on iPhones. So I found something else. So it works, and I just have to, sit down and get with it. So, so that's all I'm doing today, guys. I also wanted to let y'all know I do plan to do a floss tube on Friday. I know it's been a while since I've done a floss tube, but Justin and I were talking the other night. He's like, Mom, you don't make money from your channel. Why not? Because I don't have enough subscribers. And he's like, well, you need to do something about that. Okay, yeah, if you say so. So, which I'm not really worried about, but yeah, it would be nice. But Anyway, so I will do a floss tube this week. I don't remember what I showed you all last time, and it might be a repeat. If it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, so that I will have that up on Friday for everybody. And yeah, so that's it. All right, everybody. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.